well. So Tundra is going to get the hell out of there unless... Here comes the scouting arrow from Barrett. Oh, close, but no cigar. Nice scouting arrow anyway. Could have turned out quite differently, definitely. As Hospitaller manages to counter ward there, cleaning up that ward. Although it was spotted by Shiver. There is a haste room at the bottom. Will one of them pick it up? I'm not sure, but they are going to push this mid-tower by the looks of it. Bubbles is about 1,000 gold off of getting a portkey as well. So definitely that will also open up some other opportunities. Magnus getting in position, getting ready to land a Liver Surge here. Behemoth on the other side of the tree, so he has nothing but boots. Definitely saving up desperately for that portal key. It's going to come in here, trying to get off that Fissure Stun, trapping him on the wrong side. Nice ulti there, managing to do a ton of damage to Pyromancer and Magnus. Magnus trying to get away here. The Pyromancer, oh, too bad for Behemoth. Going down to the Pyromancer ulti and stun there. And now we're going to have Valkyrie's ultimate trying to get her teammates out of there. Although, looks like Pharaoh could be in a little trouble here as well as Pyromancer. Hag giving chase here. Pyromancer in a lot of trouble. Goes down to the Hag's room. Will they clean up Pharaoh as well? Pharaoh using that bottle. Tundra giving chase. Tundra has also got a level 1 puzzle box, I should mention. Nice juke there from Pharaoh though. Tundra's bird might spot him out here. No, he should be able to get away just fine. Tundra doesn't have his ult up. Has only got ice shards up. But they are maybe going to take this opportunity to take this mid tower here. And I should also... Oh dear. For all that talk we were talking about, once again, Puppet Master has got a post 20 minutes Alchemist mode. Oh dear. So yeah, I mean, if you're planning to drag this game out, you know, like 50, 60 minutes, 70 minutes long, then yeah, okay, maybe that might be useful. But generally, you want to be buying, you know, if you can't get them early, just buy items that will help you get into the fight earlier and just do more damage, you know, survive longer during fights. Being a glass cannon and trying to bring back that cash, like just trying to farm back that cash you spent at this point, your teammates don't want you, you know, farming for another 15, 20 minutes. They want you ready to fight, which is really problematic. But it looks like Trollers are holding their own at the moment anyway, so it shouldn't matter too much at this point. Just so, starting to lose my voice slightly. But Magnus now, Magnus has got his portal key, so Magnus getting ready to do some damage, I think. Tundra bottling up here. Has he got his next level of puzzle box? No, still only level 1. Magnus now rolling around, looking for something to gank. Tundra has popped a haste, so now Myrmidon getting his Magikarp out on Magnus. Magnus are using the using his disjoint to get rid of it with his Windwalk, and Pyromancer now chasing Behemoth. Both of them stunning each other. Dragonfire, but now Bubbles shell stepping in. Is he going to get the stun off? He does get some of the stuff, and Magnus blinking in and then stunning Behemoth to clean him up. This is Behemoth again getting pushed ever further away from his all-important Pearl Key. But now the ult coming out on Pyromancer from Tundra. Pharaoh ulting on top of Puppet Master. And now Valkyrie ulting, Puppet Master getting hit by that shell set. Puppet Master losing HP rapidly. Kelphill catching Wretched Hag, Myrmidon, and Puppet Master. Myrmidon also backing off. They're getting stunned slightly, and Tundra also having to back off on low HP. They are going to try and give chase there. Magnus so has enough for stuns and blinks, so he might be able to do... Oh, gets hit by a massive ult from Hag. He's in a bit of trouble. The screen comes out, gets cleaned up by the icicle shards there. Magikarp hitting Valkyrie. Valkyrie throwing an narrow miss again, shaving Tundra just barely. Now trying to leap away, but she's getting slowed badly. Gets hit by that cold shoulder. She's getting it cleaned up here. She's not careful. Using that call to Valkyrie, trying to clean up Tundra. Doesn't manage it. Doesn't manage to clean up Myrmidon either, although Bubbles, the other sea creature, cleaning up Myrmidon, making him fish food. Behemoth, though, trying to stun there. Ulting nothing. That was a very tight, very good guess from him, but nice play from Bubbles, getting away there in the end. But really, this is proving to be a problem for Gondor. They need to be more ahead at this point. In fact, they're behind now. They're 5,500 experience behind, 2,700 gold behind. And when they don't have a late carry, this is problematic for them, I have to say. So even though, you know, Puppet Master is slowing down his farm somewhat, he is, you know, going to probably have enough time to get fat compared to the lack of it carrying on the Hellborn team. But throwing over to Spot again. Spot, anything you want to add here?
Yeah, mate. Want to throw out the warding situation of both teams could be so much better. And about 10 minutes ago, when the bottom lane got ganked with Puppet being by himself, there was no ward in position, but they had 2 wards at the top looking at the rune on the same spot at the same time. They were both placed by different people at approximately the same time, give or take 10 seconds away. So I want to see those wards get up, a bit more action. We see Forgotten move again. They're going to be warding up. They don't want to see the conclusion of last game, and that is they let them farm up. Papa will get up there. He'll get his farm up. He's got his bones. He knows what he has to do now in order to win. But Forgotten know what they have to do to counter that, and that's what they're doing right now, getting in the middle of that jungle, trying to pick someone off one by one, and Volk's got an arrow and he's gone invisible. Is there going to be action? Yes. Pharaoh just misses his ult. They're going to be all into it. Bubbles comes in as well. It's all over the shop, and a bit of a messy cleanup, but nonetheless it was efficient. Trollers goes down by 3, and we might see a bit of a push in mid. No, more action in the jungle. They're going to try and track down a Wretched Hag. Yes, they are, and Tundra's going to go down as well. See you later, mate. Genocide, baby.
Indeed. Now, this is definitely something that Forgondo wants, although look, they've got this genocide, they need to push. What are they doing? They're just backing off now. They have this. Oh, they're going to try and Kong. Okay. I'm not. Oh, actually, they got Pharaoh. They should be able to manage this. Pharaoh's Hellfire, of course, absolutely screws with Kong's ability to do anything. So they should be able to take out this Kong fairly effectively. They do have a good 40-30 seconds to be able to manage this, so it shouldn't be a problem. Tundra's bird is scouting. It's going to see them, but what can you do? There's going to be nothing. Oddly enough, there we go. There comes the Hellfire from Pharaoh. Probably should have used that a little bit earlier just to stop them from taking quite so much damage. But they know this Kongor attempt is happening. Something Tundra could have done. Oh, actually, no, he's dead at the moment. I was going to say Coral is still up. He could have snuck him up in behind the trees here. I have seen it done before. Someone sneaks up behind the trees there, uses a pail or something, and then kills the token while people squabble over who should pick it up. Anyway, we do have Bubbles with that Porky. He did Porky during that fight in the Ancients, but messed up slightly and landed himself in the trees, so couldn't land a good silence from there. But fortunately, it wasn't necessary. They did manage to get off some decent stuns with Magnus and Pyromancer instead. But Magnus now picking up some HP. Of course, he was getting melted earlier by nukes, unfortunately. So he has now got a Mighty Blade. I think he might could be going for a myriad of things, really. And look, while you say warding hasn't been so great, but I have to say, Forgotten, I think, have been doing some pretty decent wards. They have been warding very aggressively. And like here, look, Hibanaki's ward is again going to get destroyed by Hospitalis Ward of Rev there. He's been counter warding and warding near that spot quite efficiently for a long time. And like this ward up here, the warding agents, very aggressive, good wards. And of course, the Legion team knows there's something there because they all got jumped on whenever they went up near it. And so Behemoth's doing a little bit of counter warding there. But honestly, I'm not too sure about that situation. I think they should have. I don't think Cole may have been the right decision. I think they should have pushed, try to get some damage on those towers, to be honest. But they are just going to take out this ward now. Tundra responding by using Shiver to just do a bit of scouting here, just using that owl. I think Trollers is saying, they're saying put up some more wards around there, or possibly they're saying push mid or push bottom. But Trollers know they're coming. Shiver is doing some good work there, scouting for his team. Well, Wretched Hag seems to be edging. She has just finished a Sheepstick, so this is definitely going to be quite a useful item. But definitely something, a big factor for the Hellborn team so far has been their very good initiation, their razor-sharp initiation between Magnus, Pharaoh, and Bubbles at the moment. Definitely doing some great work for them. As Razor calls out, Behemoth has picked up that Portkey, so we could be seeing some slightly different action here. Although Behemoth, unfortunately, has managed to pick up some extra. Behemoth blinking it on 2 people. Managing to do a ton of damage to Magnus and Pyros, and Magnus so lava surging his way, and they're going down though. Hag getting taken out though. I think Magnus also went down. Valkyrie going down. Now she's going to pop back up. Here she comes. Valkyrie using that token to revive. Tundra going to go down. Yes, just barely. Pharaoh trapping mummying Puppet Master now, and Pyromancer just trying to do a bit of damage to Puzzle Box minions, trying to take out Valkyrie now. Valkyrie killing it! Oh, Valkyrie! Massive mistake. Attacked the Puzzle Box Mauler and killed herself with the backlash. And I should also mention that Puppet Master went down as well. But yeah, barbecue. The pink one. Don't hit the pink one. It hurts, as you can see.
Back to sleep, mate.
As our Simon Cowell just calls that out there. But the Hellborn Ancients are stacked up, so it looks like Pyromancer might be on his way just to try and stack that again or something. No, they're just going to back up. But again, for all the damage that they did, the Legion team managed to do, they did see, for all the damage the Hellborn team managed to do, they did take a fair bit of fire in return and didn't manage to get that push off and lost the token. So still, I don't know if that was really a net win for them, to be honest. I don't know. Razor, what do you reckon?
To be honest, I don't think Forgotten came out on top. They lost their carries. Puppet Master, I don't know if he lived actually.
No, Puppet Master went down.
He died. But the biggest thing is for Gondor, they need to push. They need to get towers. They need to start doing something. Otherwise, Puppet Master and this Wretched Hag are going to take this game away. I mean, Wretched Hag, you've seen it before, can do a really easy job of carrying. And you compare that to the other team, you've really only got Valkyrie who can do the same job. And he's got to verse a Wretched Hag and a Pilot Master, along with the support that even Tundra and Behemoth bring. I don't think Volk will win that, so they really need to start pushing and get a really quick racks, and then go to the next one. Otherwise, I think Trollers might take the grand final. But in saying that, I think Hag got picked off really too easily in that last team fight. I don't even think he used his ultimate in that last team fight. He might have, and I might have missed it, but he just
That's
seems
on
to be
cooldown, so he must have used it.
Get killed. Yeah, I thought it might have been from the time before that.
Oh,
but,
possible.
I might be wrong. But yeah, I mean, that's just my train of thought.
I do agree. I do think they need to push. They are looking, and Valkyrie has gone with a very glass cannon build. She has a Firebrand and a Shield Breaker. So she's got all of 1200 HP, which against Behemoth, Tundra, Hag, that is a fairly dangerous level of HP to bear. You can just get hit by a few nukes and get taken down very low very easily. And Tough Master CCs for a second, and also as Slub does call out, Puppet does have under 1,000 on. Of course, well, Puppet. I don't agree with what Puppet's doing. To be honest, Puppet is. That's my opinion.
The other thing is Hag has actually picked up his sheepstick. I don't know if this was in the fight before, but he picked up his sheepstick. Now that's going to be huge. It's going to mean he can pick off he can put Volk underneath it, get hexed, and then the rest of the team just absolutely destroy her. And I mean, it looks like Puppet's actually picked up an Ice Ogre, and it's just giving everyone Ice Armor. I just love the look of the Ice Armor. It just looks so cool when they're in it. But I was saying that the hex on Wretched Hag is going to be huge. It means that Hag can pretty much just jump on maybe like Valkyrie and use that sheepstick, and she can't do any of her damage. And because she hasn't got any stats or anything, I mean, she can't go Frostful for now. Because she's already got that Shield Breaker attack modifier. It does look Pharaoh is going to jump on top of the hero. Behemoth used his ultimate, does get a fair few heroes, so Magnus is now using his ultimate on top of Wretched Hag. Wretched Hag is unable to jump with a Hellflower, stopping her from jumping. Red Pilot Mahara does go down with the help of Pilot Master getting a double tap, taking out Pink as well. So I was talking about that before. But and Tundra just trying to running around you, but I don't think they're going to be able to push this again. It looks like Pilot Master is coming back in a bit too strong, and a deny that, and nicely done with Dial-Up using those Pilot Master minions, going around the opposite side of the what's it called, the mummies, and managing to take him out. So a really good job there, but you just saw there Triumph, what's going to happen now, and I think this game is actually going to go towards For Gondor, not For Gondor, sorry, Trollers. But I mean, at the moment you just look, now they're actually this Tundra is now trying to push this bottom lane because he knows that they can't do anything. For Gondor can't do anything to stop it. So I don't think they'll get the tower, but I mean, I don't know how long. I don't know if For Gondor are going to be able to continue this game for much longer. Triumph.
I have to say, I think Trollers have got the right idea right now. They're saying, we don't need to win these fights. We just have to stop you from pushing. And we saw Behemoth go, screw it. I'm just going to do a shit ton of damage by blinking and ulting and catching 3 guys. And because even if they did come out and manage, in this case, it was basically 3 for 3. But at the end they're on such low HP they can't afford to push, which is really a problem for Gondor because, like we've said, the carry situation is not good. And Puppet Master is slowly but surely getting farmed up, so he's going to get to the point where they can't control him. So definitely, Troller's tactics at the moment, where they just, suicide, just, try and lay down a shit ton of damage. But you saw Behemoth just go, I see a couple of people, I'll jump in and smack them around. Even if I die, because in the process, I'm just going to man up and do it. And it's working out for them. They're holding them back. They're not really winning the fights, but they're drawing, which is really all they need. But up the top lane, Hag does get dropped out, gets jumped on and taken down in the end there. But Ozzy, I think you had some stuff you wanted to say earlier, so I'm going to throw over to you.
Yeah, I noticed during that period where For Gondor spent the majority of time down in the jungle that the top tower got pushed by creeps, and then as they respawn, they continue to go down bottom with the entire team instead of defending top. It only got a little bit of damage, but I mean, if they ended up losing a team fight, they capitalize, they could lose, I should say, another tower in that process if they could easily just jump on it. Trollers, that is, into the top lane and push it when the creep line's already at their doorstep. But nonetheless, that was a little while ago. I was just taking notes. They seem to have gotten a cheap tower themselves, and now they're going to go mid and defend that. And they're going to go on Puppet Master, who's Shroud's away, but he's No, I don't think he's going to be able to get out of this one. He gets stunned. What is he doing, big fella?
Oh, dear.
He's standing around.
Oh my god!
He's got 32 HP. Boys, what are you doing? No.
no.
See you later, mate.
That was terrible. That was honestly, there is, not to be the negative Nancy, but that was horrible. A, he overextended, stayed there for far too long. The tower went down. He did not need to still be there. He could have shrouded away much earlier, much easily. And then while it's shroud, he had the perfect cover for himself. Bubbles ult him, but it's okay. He can just stand there and let it wear off. But then he, walks around and stuns himself. That's just ridiculous. That is just completely and utterly ridiculous. If you're safe like that, you don't go and then stun yourself. But definitely, looks like the Hellborn team might. No, they're not. They're not using this opportunity to push. In fact, they're falling back at the moment. Pyromancer just doing a bit more warding. Again, Hospitality just doing that warding for his team. He has opted to go with the Gnome's Wisdom this time. We aren't seeing the Pyro Blink this time. As I'm just looking at...
Shout out to the Hospi as well.
Yeah.
He's making his debut for the 4 Gondor, and why not? You're in the grand final, you're going to play a different lineup. You may as well make it the most important game of your league or competition.
Fair enough. It looks like 4 Gondor are going to push now, though. Hibonaki is going to be back up. Here comes Master, just respawning now. So he should be there in time, provided they don't get jumped. Although Bubbles just firing out Shell Surf to scout. They're not managed to hit anything, though. The Defense Soul also being used to scout things out and just to harass. Valkyrie's Javelin comes out. Narrow miss. Here we go. Valkyrie ulting. It looks like they're getting ready to do some damage. The Legion team are back, and Bubbles managed to silence Hagel, though. Not a whole lot coming out of it. Definitely, they saw that coming. Shiver definitely doing some great work. Dilip Shiver doing some excellent work. They saw that Valk ult, and they knew we've got to get back, and it worked out. From Pharaoh, they're ulting on top of Tundra and Behemoth. This could be a problem. The Fisher coming out. Hag, they're ulting Pyromancer and Magnus. Magnus going down to the Behemoth ult. Pyromancer managed to ult Behemoth down, and now I'm just thinking Tundra also. No, Tundra's still active. Puppet Strings going out on top of... Who was that? Bubbles went down to the Puppet Strings there, and now Pyromancer in a lot of trouble, getting taken down, just getting gangbanged there. And this is definitely a problem for 4 Gondor. They cannot, manage to handle this amount of firepower that is coming at them at the moment. And Valkyrie not managed to do enough damage. In fact, I think she just had to run away there. She saw the battle was lost and had to get the hell out of there. At the moment, the amount of glass cannons that they have on the Hellborn team is not working out for them. Hag is just doing too much critical damage at the moment. And I have to say also those puzzle box minions are doing an absolute crap ton of damage as well, which is quite problematic for them. As well as Shiver. Shiver is really, really instrumental. Like, you haven't seen him do a whole lot physically, but, he is giving these guys so much information, and it's been so useful. The Hag now managed to dodge that arrow and instead hitting Tundra, eating that 5 seconds stun there. But it looks like they're going to take this tower fairly easily. And Creeper with him. Tundra's got his minions out. He's still 30 seconds away on the puzzle box, although they're only 15 seconds away on this. They should be able to take out a Rax if they're lucky. And it's only Magnus came up. Should be able to take this. No, they are opting to back off. They're going to play this one safe. Which is fair enough. And it looks like
This reminds me of that.
You go, Ozzy.
This reminds me of that story by Shakespeare, Macbeth. You've got this team come undefeated all the way through the whole tournament, just like King Macbeth. Then he gets overthrown by this by these newcomers who come out of nowhere, and it's kind of like WTF, mate.
So like Troll is the new. I'm not too sure who's the new guys here.
Oh well, Troll is to an extent,
Aren't they older than? I'm fairly sure Trollers are an older team than 4 Gondor. Not trying to piss on your metaphor here, but I'm just trying to remember correctly. I think 4 Gondor are the older team.
I mean, like, you got Trollers have lost a couple of games. 4 Gondor haven't. You've got this.
Oh yeah, I get you.
Everyone was expecting to win. But it was a terrible metaphor. I just wanted it relevant in there because it was from Scotland anyway.
Oh no, you're right actually, because the forums, the Cybergame forums, they've been everything is been 4 Gondor too strong and everything. So you're right in that respect. Trollers are having a little bit of an upset at the moment, although it looks like 4 Gondor are going to pick up this Kongor. Now this might be what they need to finally get a Rax down, because they do desperately need to get a Rax down quite soon. Because Valkyrie, she has picked up her Geometer's Bane, which is quite useful. Is going to help her out a fair bit, but still she's not hitting as hard as Puppet. Puppet is hitting for 220 damage now. He has got his shrunken head, finally got his shrunken head, so he's got some survivability. This is definitely going to help out Puppet a lot. Going to stop him from just getting smashed by both Magnus and Pyromancer. Just the amount of firepower these two guys have got between them has been quite problematic for Puppet Master in the past, but now he's got that shrunken head. It's going to be very, very bad news for their team, but they do have that Token of Life, so maybe this will be what they need. Looks like they are just going to concede that out of tower. They're not going to try and... They're just going to say, yeah, you can have that. We don't really want to push in too much on that because The Legion team have already, they haven't managed to take up positions early enough. As Tundra just doing a bit of harassing there with his ice shards. Well, it looks like up the top, Hag is just going to do a bit of pushing. She has got the port ready, though. And the Hellbourne team are rotating to say, okay, screw that bottom tower. We're just going to try and take this mid tower and try and push down all the outer towers. Just get a bit of cash on it. No, actually, they're just... I don't know what the hell. Actually, they're backing off. They're going to go for the creep instead. I'm not sure about that. They had a 4v5 advantage there, and they've just squandered it. I mean, they could have at least tried to do some damage to the tower or something. But not happening, I guess. Not happening. They're just backing off. Bubbles has picked up a Blessed Orb. It's still, the money still is in favour of the Hellbourne, of the Troll is going to troll on the Legion team. As I see him now, as I see Pyromancer is doing a little bit more warning here, although he has been spotted up by Shiver. Shiver just chasing around. Did Pharaoh just ult Shiver? I'm fairly sure Pharaoh just ulted Shiver there. Now Tundra popping his own shrunken head, eating that arrow quite happily. It looks like he's not going to get that ult off in time. Behemoth though getting the stuff. We could see Magnus in a bit of trouble. Magnus getting away though. Tundra ulting Pyromancer. Pyromancer now going to get taken out by these puzzle box minions. Valkyrie ulting. It's not going to matter though because the puzzle box wall is still up. Behemoth ulting. And now Magnus also getting that ult. Pharaoh managed to get the mummies out there, but really not looking good for Valkyrie. She's tied up by Puppet Master, taking this player down. Puppet Master smashing away, takes her down. And now the puzzle box minions and the coral coming to beat her up. Gets hexed as well. I think Hag's here. Hag just jumps in, gets that hex up. Valkyrie trying to leap away here. Not enough though. Gets taken out. And I think this is game, set, and match. Puppet Master has reached critical mass, and they're not going to be able to stop him. Pharaoh now getting slowed up by the Horn, getting hit by Wadefield, and they're going to beat on again. No, the puzzle box mauler just died there. Pharaoh ulting back in on top. Pharaoh has also picked up a Staff of the Master, I should mention. But I think definitely that misplay there was Pharaoh burning his ult on, well, Shiver. I'm fairly sure he hit Shiver and screwed up there. But they are going to get this Rax off, so here we go, mid-Rax for the Legion team. Definitely great play by Trollers and Puppet. I don't agree with what Puppet's done, but he has finally hit critical mass, and he's going to carry his team home at last, at the 44-minute mark. And honestly, I think this probably could have happened a fair bit earlier, but anyway. They to take this Rax, they've decided not to be greedy, they're just going to back off, they've got what they need, and now the Legion players... the Hellbourne players are coming up. They decided they don't need to be there, and definitely, I think a wise move. They're just going to back off, maybe try and chip away at a few outer towers. Well, actually, the only outer tower left at bottom. But Razor, going to go back to you, mate. What did you make of that team fight just then?
Yeah, it was a really solid effort. I think that Forgono got caught off guard, and it's what it showed. I mean, Troller's got a troll, stayed really well composed. They did really well. They focused their targets. That's something that they didn't do for Ghana. They didn't really focus anyone. I mean, they picked off, who was it? Tundra, I believe it was, really quickly. But I mean, you don't want to be focusing Tundra when he's not as hitting as hard as your Puppet Master or even your Wretched Hag, who, I mean, both, I wouldn't say squishy, but, I mean, they would go down pretty easily with a bit of focus or some stun. So, yeah, I think it was a bit of a misfight there from Gondor, but I mean, big props to our Troller's got a troll getting that Rax. It's going to be a big step in the right direction, and I don't think that Gondor's going to be able to get this one back, especially with Puppet Master actually getting a walk. He had a walk left before that fight, I'm pretty sure, and he doesn't have much god at the moment, so it makes me believe
he still has a walk left.
Very close to his demonic. Yeah, I think he's very close to his demonic, if not getting yeah, I was right. He just got a demonic delivered to him right there. So it's going to make him even more tanky now. He's got 30 armor to deal with. So I mean, he's doing very well. I mean, he's got 30 armor compared to a Pharaoh with a 10 armor, a 7 armor if he doesn't have that Ring of the Teacher buff on him. I think that Troller's going to take this one over. The 5-second arrow. I thought it hit Tundra there, but it actually hit Quell. So quite lucky there. But I honestly didn't. I honestly thought Tundra took that arrow. It seems Tundra's lucky day today, managing to dodge these arrows by the scruff of his neck, so doing really well there. As Bubbles is getting spotted by Shiver and the creeps to start to attack him, but yeah, I mean, it looks like Mamus is trying to go for a shrunken head. Pharaoh, I'm not sure if it's mentioned, has actually got a Staff the Master now, so I'm sure that's been mentioned before, and I've just noticed it nice and slightly, but yeah, but it looks like Legion are now going to start pushing bottom, and it's going to be up to the Hellbourne to try and stop this. But I mean, really, when you think about it, Triumph, this is my perspective, one good fight for Gondor could turn it around, but I don't think they'll be able to hold them off much longer.
Indeed, as Wretched Hag has also picked up a Shrunken Head, which is going to make their even more problematic for them to do, for Forgotten to do the damage that they need to do. But I'm going to throw it to Ozzy. What's your take on this game so far?
Anticlimactic at the moment. It's all over, Red Rover, baby. Like, is there anything more to say to that? We're just waiting for a concede to happen. We've, reached this 47-minute mark, and looks like they're going to go toe-to-toe. Bubbles, Puppet Master. Not a great idea. Was that 3 hits or 4? 1, 2, 3, you're right.
So just watching Fu get hexed up there. Behemoth landing a powerful ult there, and now it looks like Pyromancer are going to get wiped out, and Tundra just hitting up that Shrunken Head. Magnus getting wiped out, and now Bubbles also in a bit of trouble here. I think he might have bought back there, just taking cover, but he's going to get gangbanged here. There we go, gangbang, down he goes. And Valkyrie is the only one left standing. She just had to retreat there. Nothing she could do. They're taking out that tower in the lane, and now they're going to push this Rax nicely. So they've got the Puzzle Box minions and the Coral and Shiver just to help them out take this tower. And, Valkyrie, all she can do is sit in the fountain and throw things at people. And even then, it's not going to be that effective because, Hag, she just used that Shrunken Head just because she could. And they're going to take out this tower, going to take out this Rax. And like you said, Ozzy, like, we can't really, can't really fault you here because they are 25,000 experience behind, 20,000 gold behind. It really pretty much is all over bar the shouting. It's just watching them screw around the fountain here. But look, here we go. Down go the second Rax. And I'm fairly sure we'll see a concede vote relatively soon, although maybe they're going to decide it's the finals was going to stick it out to the bitter end. So I just hear Puppet Shroud up, get stuck in there. He has also picked up a Slayer, so either he's trying to pick up a Monkey, either he's trying to pick up a Savage Mace, or he's decided to be cocky and maybe going for a Doombringer. But they are taking out these final towers here, just trying to get this money from him as Magnus just... Oh, here we go. Puppet Master gets ulted on. He does have his Shroud ready to go. And his Shrunken Head. He is manning up and saying, screw you, I'm going to take you down here. As down goes Pharaoh. Yeah, there he goes. Gets taken out. And now Magnus, though, getting that stun off on Puppet Master. Puppet Master gets taken out in the end, though. Valkyrie does have that double damage on her, although gets hexed by... Gets hexed by Hag. Hag goes down. Pyromancer goes down. And now Magnus in a little bit of trouble. Gets hit by the Weevil. Is he going to get taken out here? Taking some damage. Lava surges in again. Is he going to... Manages to, again, use that Steam Bar to save his life. And now Tundra in a little bit of trouble. Getting chased here by the Hellborn players. Although, he's down to 210 HP, down to 150. Gets hit by that Lava Surge again, and down he goes. Magnus being very brave, manning up. And this time, here we go. Will someone kill themselves on the Mauler again? The Mauler doing a ton of damage. The Mauler can see you, Magnus. What are you doing? What are you doing? As he tries to run away. The Mauler, here we go. The best Benny Hill chase ever. No, almost so close. And Valkyrie does go down to the Puppet Master, who I think just bought back there. So close, Max. Magnus does get taken out, though. Hag is in there, pretty much in their fountain, just, screwing around, having some fun here. As I'm seeing some buybacks happen. So definitely a lot of money to throw around. But Magnus, yeah, the Mauler can see you, so not much good Steam Bar thing against him. In fact, all it's going to do is lower his HP and make you get ever closer to backlashing yourself. As Behemoth calls out, where's my backup at? Obviously, in front of the fountain here, Hibinaki gets hit by a 2-second arrow, not going to do a whole lot. Pharaoh trying to push someone into the fountain there, not happening for him. Going to get cleaned up by this, barely escaping that as I hear a torrent of firepower get unleashed by, I think, Pyromancer there. But the fountain, the tower shrine thing, whatever it is, gets taken out, and this is game over. For Gondor versus Trollers Gonna Troll in the Cyber Gamer Open Ladder Grand Final. This is Game 3. Trollers Gonna Troll taking out this series, taking out, I think it's Season 2, or is it Season 3? I forget, of Cyber Gamer. The Open Ladder has been won by Trollers Gonna Troll. Anyway, my name is Triumph Man, Shoutcaster of Game Radio. Joining me has been my co-caster, Razor, and my guest caster, Spot the Aussie, the self-proclaimed Simon Cowell of Ozhon. Anyway, thanks for watching, gamers, and good night.